I lost my virginity while playing a Vanoss Gaming Gmod video in the background. Cheers. Okay, right, we're good to go. Okay. The lore of the Vanoss Crew fan. And I like how Pasta's head has replaced me. Okay. Alright, this is about you guys. Part 1. Share a piece of Vanoss Crew lore about yourself. Right. Your comment might be featured in a video. No matter how ridiculous, heartwarming, or random it is, share your story of how you found and got into watching the crew. Ah. Okay. We have an empty slide. Little spacer. I used to... Do you know what? The look of the Irish. If it has to rub off on someone, you might have to rub one out. So whatever, juicy moon cow, whatever helps you. Do you know what? Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Oh, what? Okay, the confetti was not needed, Mick. That was not necessary. You're alright. We don't need a visual. We don't need a visual. Ding, ding, ding. It's a winner. Okay, we get it. He popped his load. He blew his load. Nice. Real nice, Mick. Great touch. I swear to God, if there's more confetti. Okay. You got me grounded. What? You got me grounded. Oh. We got you Oh! Got it. Good. Okay. My dad would watch you guys when I was younger. Like when I was 4. And I would watch with him. And I cussed once because I watched you guys. And he beat the... Alright. Nogla taught us anyone can be black and say racial slurs. With the help of a soundboard, also that with practice and defamation, you can be a swinger for the LA Lakers. That's beautiful, actually. That's quite nice. That's quite nice. I like that one. Mr. Slow says, Wildcat calling Nogla will always be a personal favorite. Mr. Slow, it is yours, and also a good chunk of the group's also favorite. Just not Tyler's. But we love that clip. It's a great clip.
I need some help over here. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't think you would hit. You
Okay, I started watching y'all 13 years ago. The first video I vividly remember was the one where you had to spread your ass on a me. Dragon King Crazy says, when I heard Brian shave my balls song, I tried to shave them for the first time thinking I'd be cool like him. Okay, let me just quickly go back here. I don't want to remember that, but I do. That video shaped my personality in elementary, and I got put in special ed. Thanks. Okay, alright. Okay. Alright, let's just move on. That's not a good one for me. I lost my virginity while playing a Vanoss Gaming Gmod video in the background.
Right, so whoever wins gets to see me take out my false teeth and gets throated!
Cheers. Oh God, I hope the last one was not related to this one. Oh, those two comments should not have been back to back. Oh, that went down my fucking lung. Oh, I can smell coffee because that went down my windpipe. Oh shit. All right, Mick, these slideshows are a little too well done. Did you do slideshows in school or something? That little fade into this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I asked my dad if a dildo was a ballon? Like a balloon? I asked my dad if a dildo was a balloon when I was a kid, because Nogla kept talking about it. Man, I think we've led to a lot of awkward conversations between parents and their kids because of the shit we say and don't realize kids are listening. And look at you now.
Oh, look. It's a picture I took of you the first time I ever came here. Ah! Look at you, so young and happy. Where do the years go?
I still have the... Mick, you know I'm live. You know I'm f***ing live. This can't be edited away. I do find it funny when I see it in... What's that blue store? What's the store people bring in their shit? Goodwill. That's the one. That's the one. So, people always send me pictures of certain U2s on the shelves. I ran over and accidentally killed my neighbor's dog with my dirt bike. What? I ran over and accidentally killed my neighbor's dog with my dirt bike about 10 years ago and broke my collarbone. I found the Vanoss Crew through a friend, and while in the hospital for that day, I binged videos after video to make that time go by. Okay, 1 second. You discovered us by killing a dog. I love the way you could have just said I was in an accident and broke my collarbone. No, I appreciate the fact you had to point out that you killed your neighbor's dog. Man, like, there's part of me like appreciating you watching, but you killed a dog. I know it was an accident. I don't know how you're dirt biking. Was there like no fence to stop the dog from getting into your land where you're dirt biking? Dear God. 1999 baby here. Been watching you guys since I was 13, 14. I got an F in art because they wanted me to make a drawing of their favorite person. Most did their moms or dads. I did Panda, Gmod Avatar, and everyone thought I was deranged. A homeless man with a panda hat with a beard. That's fucking beautiful. That's actually awesome. Nibbles, good shit. Good choice. Good choice. You're not deranged. You're a man of taste. Ethan says, Brian is one of the main reasons I got into voice acting. In 2014, I found Brian's channel, and because of his Arnold impression, I started learning my own celebrity impressions. From there, I discovered voice acting and attended film school, and as of last year, I have an agent, and I'm now going out in auditions, all thanks to Brian. Let's go, Ethan! Let's go, get it, right? And then when you get big shows and you have your own show, you fucking call me and I'll come in and I'll hit you with a come on, and then you pay me about $20,000 and then I never talk to you ever again. Let's go, Ethan. Big W, big W. Julian, I was watching...
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Isn't that weird fucking Gmod fella? It is, another Gmod channel. Venturian Tale. That fella gave me the fucking... I don't even use ick, but that guy gave me some Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, creepy fucking... Ugh. I did not like that fella. That guy went bad. Did he? Wait, was I right? Did something go on there? Because he just disappeared. He kicked me from all his chats. No, I like have no idea where they disappeared to. Was it a family thing, like his sister or girlfriend recorded with him or something? But that fella gave me there's something creepy when I was listening to his voice and I was like, oh, I don't like them. Because people would always like make a connection because they were big on Gmod and so are we, but like we were just like deranged. Venturian lad. Okay. Alright. I was watching that person and the Vanoss sled building video popped up. I accidentally clicked it and watched it and obviously loved all the content to follow. A part of that video in particular, Brian and Nogla were so funny that I watched Futurama and the Terminator thinking y'all were going to be in it. I was young, don't hate. And that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's dope. You actually thought I was actually the Terminator and you thought Nogla was Zoidberg. I don't like using cute, but in the sense of a child, that's adorable. That's adorable. That's cute. We're not like cuties cute, you know, that's kind of, actually I don't like that word anymore. That was adorable. I have to save myself here, lads. There's certain words, you know, don't want another one getting cut off. Okay, a Seal MG1 says, I've been watching your videos since 2nd grade. Back then, I'd hide behind the couch or sit on the balcony so my parents wouldn't hear the swearing and get me in trouble. Before watching any of your videos, I'd always search something like SpongeBob cartoons or Ben 10 on YouTube, so it stayed in my search bar. Nice. fucking nice. If I ever heard my parents coming, I just open the search, click, and play a random cartoon so it looked like that's what I've been watching. Now I'm in the third grade of university. Now I'm in the third year of university and still watch you guys to this day. You've always made some of the best videos on YouTube. For some reason, I'm struggling with reading. My brain is a little bit, Right? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys probably got very creative with hiding some of the, I don't think we really think of what people needed to do to stay away from their parents and not let them hear some of the shit we were saying in videos. Very interesting. Well done. We appreciate the hustle. All of you. P.S. Brian, you're gay. All right. Okay, when I was around 9 years old, I remember accidentally stumbling upon... Mick, why are you so good at these fucking... What, that little fade in there was fucking unnecessary. P.S. Brian, you're gay. And you're also my favorite person in the group. Fuck you.
I
was
found
really
you guys
good.
When I left
okay?
the army after
you guys are
10
lucky
years
I'm
to take care
you
of
guys,
my mother who
shut
had
up!
stage 4 cancer.
Shut up!
I was in a bad place for a long time,
your
but
mom
I
had
had you
cancer.
guys.
Oh. 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 Oh, Army, I'm so sorry. I was in the zone. I was in the bit. And then when I did the bit, I heard stage 4 cancer, and now some of the worst times of my life, which is still ongoing, was brightened by the glorious chant. Love every single one of you guys, except the two they always freaked me out. You guys are the light that guided me through in that time. Unmedicated autism, ADHD, and severe clinical depression. Now life hasn't been any better, but at least my mom, my pills, medication, self-care, and you guys keep me going. Love you all. That's actually really sweet. Much love, bro. Much love. Things will get much better for you. Thank you. My husband has been watching y'all since I was in middle school. When we started living together, he watched so much of y'all and even has Christmas episodes we have to watch every Christmas. I don't think I was immediately hooked, but after months of careful curation, look at this, careful curation and lore, I started understanding the jokes and recognizing different voices, and we'd watch all the different React stuff. You Nogla are my favorite, and honestly, y'all are just part of the family now. We watch together on a regular basis, and I love it. Oh, that's fucking sweet. They'd have a Christmas routine for us. Fuck, that's dope. Thank you, Daisy. Much love to your husband. Well done. You keep it going. You're a real one. You got the wife. You got wifey involved. Real fan. Lauren Zay's Squeeze. When I was in high school, my uncle died pretty suddenly. He had the same energy and voice as Moo, so watching him helped me cope with things. Oh, now Moo's gone. And you went through it twice. I'm sorry, Lauren. Dongo says, got me through high school, pregnancy, infant loss, and depression. Pushing 28 now, and I know no matter what I'm going through in life, you guys will always be there to make me laugh. Love you guys forever and always. Thank you. That's awful. Shit. I'm glad you got all the racist, horrible shit out of the way, Mick, early, and now you're hitting me in the... This is all the sensitive, sad ones now. He's collected them into different emotions. Oh, man. Okay, this is the sad section. Dongo, much love. Thank you very much. Sorry you went through all that. JT, I've been watching you guys since I was 6. As of right now, I'm into basketball. I'm 19. I only started getting into NBA when I was 15. So back in the day, I really only knew Michael Jordan and Shaq. I was saying Kobe every time I threw something because of you guys. Not actually Kobe, because I didn't know who he was. So every time someone heard me say Kobe, they thought I said it because of him. And I thought they got a reaction from it because they watched you guys. Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. You guys got me through depression. This is from NY... Is that supposed to be Nemesis? Nemesis, I'm guessing. You guys got me through depression and social anxiety, honestly. I think I started watching you guys since I was in the 9th grade, but I got depressed and socially anxious when I had to move away to another country due to my parents' job. Since I had social anxiety, I could not make any new friends. I was very lonely and anxious, even having to eat during school break time at the toilet stall alone. Oh, fuck, dude. Because of how bad my social anxiety is. But during those times, I would always watch one of you guys' videos, still being able to bring a smile and laughter even when I was alone and depressed. Might sound a bit parasocial, but it made me imagine that you guys were how it feels to actually have a group of friends that can, oh, you're gonna make me fucking cry, that can always cheer you up. I might not still be here if it weren't for the Vanoss Crew, and thankfully I was able to, bro, this is getting heavy. Fuck. This is like, this is your life. I might not still be here if it wasn't for the Vanoss Crew, and thankfully I was able to stay strong thanks to you guys until I graduated high school and actually got help diagnosed and medicated. I'm 26 now. I found a really great group of friends during college that I play together with very often, which feels like a dream come true that I wish I had when I saw you guys as a friend group when I was depressed and socially anxious. I'm really thankful for you guys and have always watched whenever Terroriser and Nogla Vanoss uploads a video until now. Dude, that one's really fucking, that one hit me. I was like envisioning you like just sitting in a cubicle alone eating your lunch. That's fucking sad, bro. Nah, that one was sweet, bro. Much love, man. That must have been tough. Yeah, it's kind of weird, like people like realizing how many people watched it and getting recognized in the streets with Lene, where it's still a weird feeling. Like, I don't think we fully can comprehend how far our videos like spread, and it's kind of crazy hearing these stories and envisioning the kind of like real life scenarios where they would watch the videos to kind of distract. It's kind of crazy. DK, bro, this is getting heavy, man. How much more of this do I gotta take? This is a lot. In 2016, when everything was tough on me as a kid, with family incidents and having my old ghetto home experiencing the whole water drought situation that happened here in California, my siblings and I didn't really have a good childhood, which made us stay indoors a lot, watching VHS movies on repeat, since we're also poor at the time. But when my mother was able to get me one of those government smartphones you get from those fellas underneath those canopy tents, that's when I started watching YouTube for the first time, which made me run into you guys. H2O Delirious was the first member I came across. I believe the video I watched was Minecraft versus Five Nights at Freddy Left 4 Dead 2 session. So H2O Delirious was the first Vanoss Crew member I watched and was introduced to the rest of the members. Your content helped me and my siblings distract us from the reality of for years, which is why I really admire you all and look up to you guys ever since. I don't think you guys will read all this trash, but if you guys do, just so you know, I love you guys and God bless you all. P.S. I don't know if it's a sensitive topic or none of my business, but I was wondering if you guys still keep in contact with Droid. He was one of my favorites beside Louis, since we're all Hispanic. Me personally, like really, that was really lovely. Thank you, bro. Droid is just, he just disappears. And like the main point of contact was Louis and Evan. And he would just disappear, and then there was only so many times where we're like, I would say like, can we get Droid? Can Droid play? Droid? And then it would be like, no, and then I just stopped bothering asking. In this recent one, like a year or two ago when he was playing with us again, it was great. Like, I love Droid. Droid's super enjoyable to play with, but I don't know. I think he's got like his own like work thing, like business thing away from YouTube that he focuses on. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, there was no bad blood or anything like that people would like just assume and think, but it's not. It's just Carrie. I actually found the Nogla and Terroriser React channel first. One of us! Finally! We got one! You're welcome, everyone else in the group. I never heard of the Vanoss Crew until you reacted to the best/funniest moments video, which I also found out y'all play games. I tried to get my sister to join me in watching videos, but she wouldn't shut up about Terroriser sounding like Nogla. She wouldn't shut up about Terroriser sounding like Nogla about Vanoss. Today, I'm proud to say I'm a fan of the whole crew. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything because then that sound weird. Hi. Okay. Randomly, I was watching one of Vanoss's GTA 5 videos, and my dad was sitting next to me. He looked over and noticed that the red leather jacket Vanoss GTA character wears. Without saying anything, he goes upstairs to his wardrobe and comes back down with the exact same leather jacket. Yes, I know it's that jacket from Fight Club, but still, that's amazing. Also, he laughs a lot at the whole swinger for the LA Lakers bit. That's awesome. That's kind of cool. That's kind of dope. Seeing your dad come down with that jacket on must have been a cool moment. That's dope. That's like one of those forever memory moments. That's awesome. Winter Rider. I absolutely just love the group because of the humor and how it made me happy after a long day getting bullied at school. Y'all were my therapists. Shit, bro. I'm glad we could help. Sorry you went through that. I remember that a really long time. I thought Mini Lab was hilarious. Alright, let's move on to the next one. It's a joke. It's just a bit for the video. It's just a little bit. Okay, it's just a bit. I'll go back. I labeled him as my favorite of the crew. I was stupid, annoying kid, and I was like 10. Something he'd probably... Oh. Then the whole situation happened, and I felt disgusted in myself for having him be my favorite for so long. I felt so bad that I took a multi-year hiatus from everyone's videos purely out of guilt. I'd essentially cancelled myself alongside... Yeah. Even though I had nothing to do with anything, I still felt horrible and thought it was necessary that I don't ever associate myself with the crew again. Then I grew up and became an adult. Randomly remembered that memory after getting a classic Vanoss compilation recommended and was like, what the fuck am I doing? And I came back to watching everyone's videos again. I really don't know what the hell I was thinking as a kid, but looking back at it, I find it extremely cringy and do my best to forget about it. Bro, okay, you've nothing to feel bad about. You know, I had people accusing me, okay, that because I was close with the guy, I'm afraid to say anything. Life comes at you quick. Don't let it get to your head, lads. Arima says, I more or less know English because of the crew. I started with the mainstream YouTubers, but I would just go nowhere if I hadn't stumbled upon Brian's Mario Kart 8 videos. Fell in love with the game, really liked everyone in the crew, and that was it. With each video, I understood more and more, unknowingly learned more and more. I didn't study for even a day. I was just having fun, and now I have access to so many things. It feels like the whole world is on the tip of my fingers. I can read and watch so many things, listen to so many things, and actually understand everything with no need for online translator. I just want to fucking point out something here. This person, not natively speaking English, has typed so much better than some of the fucking American people that have been y'all videos stuff out at 5:30 in the morning. This is incredible. It feels like magic. Ever since I felt like I was brave enough to even start reading books in English, I've read exactly 65 books and have found so many gems that I've never read in my own native language. My whole life changed its direction and happened while I was having fun watching y'all. Look, even said y'all. Even said y'all. Even said y'all. I'm still in the same place in my life because it's almost impossible to get out of here. But I have a huge window in another world, bigger and better world, and honestly, considering my personal circumstances, I couldn't be happier. Get him out. Get him into America. Right? Bring him in, Ice. Bring him in. Look at that fantastic English. 65 books. I've read one book. Maybe 3. That's... Wow. Wow. Let's go. For real autocorrect. Well, at least articulated, like, it took their time to actually make sure everything was correct. Because some of the shit I read was horrible. The Master, 1569. I think the biggest thing to me is how many of the Vanoss... See? How many of the Vanoss and crew... Okay, I guess what you're saying is how many of the Vanoss and the crew's videos is what you're trying to say. It's wrong. I'm just going to point out. Okay, I'm taking it too far. They live rent-free in your head. Sorry for picking on your English. The first instance being that one moment in hiding tactics of the map Pod back in the day. I saw that clip where Evan thought it was called Poo. Back in 2012 and 2013, where when the jig was up, those two guys were still trying to figure out how to open up the secret bathroom. Legendary moment. Yeah, that whole thing of them talking to them and then the bouncing Betty killing the guy with the car. The theater mode clips and that was so good. Second was when I went without internet for half a year. I couldn't stop thinking about the prop hunt moment where Vanoss was hiding on top of the shower and everyone missed him hiding up there. Third, Jesus, you guys really remember some like vague clips that I can never remember. Third, I'd rewatch Vanoss's videos because I was pining? Wow. Pining like searching. I did not expect that use of that word. because I was pining for a new video. His videos were like adventures to me, and I remember watching the ATV Mount Chiliad adventure video so many times for a new one. I guess the story is that I would have spent 98% of my time on YouTube all these years without the Vanoss Crew. After they're gone, I couldn't imagine what I'd do with YouTube anymore. Pining. Oh, pining's wanting, craving. I always thought it was pining through the field. What was that, Monty Python? I always thought that pining meant something. Beautiful use of the word. Never had. Rarely do you see someone use pining. Anyway, I feel like I'm judging more of your English than the actual niceness of these messages. It's just because sometimes when I'm reading these, I feel like I can't read, and I realize that it's incorrect. Venom Attack says, I tried desperately hard to get my older brother into the Vanoss Crew, but he never liked anyone. It just wasn't his taste. But when I showed him Louie and Droid, he fell in love with their videos. After my mother passed away from a 10-year battle of cancer, I lost my brother to That Friday after Droid came back in a video, I was pretty numb and no emotions, but watching Droid Terroriser Vanoss and Moo made me laugh so hard. Later that night, I cried so much. The crew helped me through my mother's cancer and helped me feel emotions again after my brother passed. Don't know where I'd be without the crew. Bro. Venom, much love, bro. That's... much love, bro. I'm so sorry. Damn. Shit. That was pretty recent, too. Dude. Much love, brother. Chat. Get those hearts in the chat, please. Get some love to Venom. The end of the slides. That's pretty good. Why do I feel like there's going to be something after this? I like this. Guys, thank you so much. We've been doing pretty good on the extra channel. A lot more videos. You guys have been really enjoying them. Even Nogla, I think it was Nogla. He was like, I really enjoyed the video on the extra channel. Was it Nogla? Someone in the group was watching. Oh, it could have been Louis as well. Anyway, the videos are doing pretty good. So thank you so much. Please go over to Terroriser Extra. Link should be down below in the description of the stream if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, well, just go on YouTube and type in Terroriser Extra. Trying to get more of these kind of videos out. And that's it. Good job, Mick. Can we get a round of applause? Mick, good job. Good slideshow. We like this. Maybe a Terroriser mean comments one. Then we can do like a Nogla mean comments one. Or something. Different themes to it. Different themes to the comments. That's what I'd love. That was great. That was great. Mick, good job, Mick. Good job. That was pretty goddamn good.
I've been watching you guys since I was just 8 years old. Now I get to show my great-grandchildren your new content. Keep up the great work, Speedy.